it was a relatively small business, only employed about 28 staff and had a turnover of £100,000. But what it did have was a great emphasis on customer service. This is what Dad instilled in us as a family and as a business. Maintaining that personality in a business, that signature that you want to put out into the market of the business, is something we've really worked on within the structure of Europa and invested in. So our learning and development teams.
I knew Martin around about 2006. Clearly had a long-standing relationship with Billy Allen and Bill Walker, which went back. Certainly Billy went back 23 years. So, you know, I've been in the industry for a number of years. I spent time at Alpha McAlpine, the board, been part of the big businesses, and this was a real opportunity to come into a platform that I recognised from my background, a platform that was built on, as Martin explained, customer service and a very strong culture to differentiate the business. And that was the attraction, was to recreate that success story again. There's been a lot of consolidation with larger players. Not necessarily a good thing for clients, and that's arguable. But what that did create was a fantastic gap in the marketplace for a business that really could create a strong story around about customer service, a special culture and very good people. And that's what we did with the business. Growth was also key in that, looking at how we were going to grow the business. I think one of the key things we looked at back then was the product set of the business, how we could transform the business from having a very strong reputation in soft services to pushing up the food chain a little bit in terms of management, how we could manage wider and more complex contracts, but importantly how we could add more products into that we could offer the clients. I think the most important point to recognise that the two key stakeholders are the customers and employees, you know, and really getting your arms around about those two areas and making sure that business continuity is absolutely crucial in this. Settling people down, making sure that people feel they're in a secure environment. You know, you cannot underestimate the personal, you know, dilemmas and frustrations and upset that people have been through in those circumstances. So it's about having a very strong focus operationally from an HR point of view, getting around the staff, making sure they're settled down. In the instance we opened on, we actually paid their salaries for the month previously that they hadn't been paid. So that creates goodwill straight away. Very important that we get to clients quickly through the process, then after the process and beyond, to make sure they understand there is a strong infrastructure there to support the business to take it forward. We would never, you know, discount acquisitions as long as it added something to the business. I'm not a great believer in just acquiring for the sake of acquiring, you know, because we're in a market where you could increase the size of the business substantially by winning new contracts, and that's so there's no point in just buying more critical mass, is my view on it. Every acquisition we've made has brought something different to the table, and I think that's what we would look at. If there was something that we could bolt on that there was a demand from our clients to have that differentiated us further, then it's something we would consider. But I think where we are just now is that we have a pretty robust product set that will allow us to achieve more substantial organic growth over the next 3 to 5 years.